What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Vikings franchise gameplay. We're here in week number 4, getting ready to match up against the not the Tennessee Titans. We're getting ready to match up against the Houston Texans. Last week we matched up against the Tennessee Titans, and our Vikings had basically a field day, or I should say, Adam Thielen had a field day. Once we got his X Factor started, or we got him blinking with his X Factor, it was just basically game over from there. Anytime I threw to him, I was able to draw a pass interference on my opponent, and it got to the point where he just really had enough and was just like, you know what? Yeah, I see which direction this game is going. Madden is giving you all these pass interferences. I'm out here, and was out in the pretty early. I think it was our first drive in the third quarter. But anyways, hoping that Adam Thielen carries over some of the route running and catching ability he was just showcasing last week into this week, because it's definitely going to be needed going up here against the I was about to say it again, the Houston Texans, and Deshaun Watson. They don't have DeAndre Hopkins anymore. Probably the most shocking trade of the summer. The Houston Texans trading away DeAndre Hopkins, but they still do have Will Fuller, and there's another guy on this team, Watkins. I'm not sure what his first name is. It's like Quib Watkins or something like that. But dude is basically fast, so definitely have some receivers to match up with. It's going to be interesting to see how our corners match up, because I don't think our corners are too fast. But anyways, starting off early here, getting the Texans into a 3rd and 5 situation, and Daniil Hunter coming through with the sack on 3rd and 5. That's 1 out of 2 on his X Factor counter to get him blinking also. And we end up forcing an early 3-and-out and a punt. And we're going to try to return something with OBC Johnson. He's actually a pretty good receiver. It's just I have Thielen and I have Justin Jefferson on this team. And Tajay Sharp was pretty good. So, oh my God. Who was that? Eric Reed? Reed just freaking put a huge hit on Adam Thielen on 1st down. Somehow he's able to hold onto the ball. 1st and 10 after that. I guess Thielen is still a little bit woozy after taking that hit. Is unable to get his other foot down. Try to check the ball down here to Dalvin Cook. Just had the pressure come at us. Just had to get rid of the ball. 3rd and 9. Cousins dropping back to throw. Connects with Thielen. I guess Thielen's all good now. He's able to make that catch down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, and oh my God. We threw a pick six. Yes, I saw that the running back was open, but that was late. Well, obviously I saw this read way too late. I was thinking that I was going to have like some kind of like a natural rub route, and of course you dance into the end zone. I always say this. I hate when people dance into the end zone on me. Like, yeah, I do it occasionally, here and there, but on a play like that, like you got lucky on that one. Like, you didn't do anything special. I just made a dumb read. It is what it is, but you know how it is. Once people start to dance on you, then I gotta lock in, because this game means that much more. It's that much more important. So down 7 early, offense back on the field. Not too shaken about this situation, because like you saw, we were moving the ball on offense. It's just one dumb read, and we're down 7. 1st and 10 after dumping it all off to Dalvin Cook, and he's able to get some yards for us. We go to Olabisi Johnson on the out route, picks up a gain about 17 yards to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 31. Cousins dropping back, looking to throw and looking for Dalvin Cook on a wheel route, but it is just late and it gets picked off. Not the best read again in the world. That's 2 drives and 2 that ended due to horrible decisions by me. So can't have situations like that. Anyways, Deshaun Watson's first time on the field, connecting with the guy Watkins, like I was just talking about. He is freaking fast. Had him on a crossing route, and he just burned the man coverage. 1st and 10 after that huge play, he tries to take a shot deep and throws into freaking 5 people. I was going to say a quadruple coverage. I can't remember what it is for 5. If you know what it is, write it down in the comment section. So I learned something. Anyways, 2nd and 10, Watson's forced to throw it away. 3rd and 10, taking a shot that should have been picked off, but I'll take a drop. Figured that he was going to go back to that same play, because on 2nd down, that corner was actually open. So I mean, it was just wide open. He just completely missed him. So figured he might go back to that same play and try to get the same concept on third down, and we were able to bag it up and force the punt. Anyways, Cousins trying to pick up where he's left off on all these drives. At the end of drives, he's throwing interception. Try to damn near throw interception on the first down of this new drive. Anyways, 3rd and 3. Kirk Cousins dropping back to throw and finds Justin Jefferson. Probably could have caught that, but because it was third down and we really needed a possession there, or just really needed the first down there, I just went for the possession catch. 2nd and 3, try to hand the ball off to Dalvin. Going east and west, and need to get him going more north and south. End up losing 3 yards. 3rd and 6, Cousins dropping back to throw. And oh my gosh, Justin Jefferson just probably saved us from throwing our 3rd interception of the game in the first half. Just an amazing catch in traffic by him there. 1st and 10, we end up going with the screen. Dalvin picks up 9 yards, and we try to go right back to Dalvin again to get us that last yard that we need, and he's just unable to come up with the catch in traffic. It's no problem. 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line. We should be able to get this. Facing a lot of pressure, and we're able to get it off the Cousins, and Tajay Sharp's able to hold onto the ball and keep the chains moving for us. 1st and 10, dropping back again. This time we connect with our tight end, Irv Smith Jr., down to the 8-yard line. We're going to run a jet sweep to Justin Jefferson. He's able to make one guy miss, and he's down to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. We're just going to go ahead and hand the ball off here to Dalvin Cook, see if he can get his way into the end zone. He's able to stretch the ball at the end and get into the end zone, and we're up on the board. So it's definitely great for us to finally be able to punch the ball into the end zone after, well, if you really, oh my God. You know, if I put a field goal in, something bad happened. Instead of tying the game up, now we're down by 1. But anyways, like I was saying, it feels good to get the ball into the end zone finally. If you really look at things, it possibly should have been at least 14, maybe even 21-0. But because of interceptions, yeah, here we are, 7-6, and because of our kicker. Anyway, 2nd and 7 after first down. I wasn't even paying attention to see what happened on first down. Doesn't matter. Watson's able to connect with the receiver for a huge gain all the way up to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 40. Watson's dropping back, looking for someone. Everything seems bagged, and it is bagged. He ends up finding Holton Hill and we end up getting the interception. Turning the ball over. Probably not the best idea there by Watson. Probably should have either thrown that away or tried to run early. Anyways, 1st and 10, we try to get a little tricky. Run Wildcat with Dalvin Cook. Only able to pick up about 2 yards there. Just trying something new. Just trying anything at this point. 2nd and 8. Cousins taking a deep shot, and oh my God, almost threw another interception. I don't know what's going on. That one, I don't think that one's 100% on Cousins. I feel like that was more on Thielen, as that drop right there was on Thielen. He had the break on the receiver just for whatever reason. I went for the possession catch, and I guess I was expecting a better animation for possession, and I didn't get it. Forced the punt, and one play later, they throw the ball right back to us, and this, I thought it was a clear interception, but it's not. It's coming back, or going back to the Texans. Ended up getting a pass interference called on, I think it was the computer. I don't think I was using that guy when I switched over. Anyways, 1st and 10 after the pass interference. Watson's pressured by Danielle Hunter off the edge, ends up throwing the ball away. 2nd and 10, and back to that throwaway. Let me just mention this. If that were me, if I threw the ball away just like that after this freaking touchdown, but if I threw the ball away like that, best believe they're throwing the flag for intentional grounding. But Deshaun Watson does it, no problem at all. Anyways, 1st and 10 after the touchdown, the Houston touchdown, we try to get sneaky and run a screen because he's been blitzing us a lot. Blitz came through way too fast. We're lucky we were able to get it away, and there was nobody in the middle of the field because he literally sent the house at me. 2nd down, we end up connecting with Dalvin, and he makes one guy miss and pays for it on the second guy, tries to juke him. 3rd and 2, we end up connecting with Irv Smith Jr. across the middle, keep the chains moving. We need points right now. I mean, I'll take 3, but I would really love to get a touchdown here. 2nd and 12. from the 43-yard line. We're going to run the ball with Dalvin Cook. Makes one guy miss, is able to fall forward to the 49-yard line, makes it a 3rd and 5. This is a third and manageable situation. We're going to motion Cook out, try to get that snap off earlier. We could have been able, we would have had Cooks open, but that guy gets across the field fast enough to cover Cooks, and I didn't feel like throwing it, and throwing my third, possibly should have been my 4th or 5th interception. And we ended up getting pressured by J.J. Watt, and we're just going to throw the ball away to avoid anything. Punt the ball away and just kind of try to play defense. And first play of trying to play defense, there's that guy I was talking about, Watkins. He is freaking fast, dude. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. He's just freaking fast. Ended up giving up a 1-play touchdown. Definitely was not on the list of things that we wanted to have happen, especially to start to close out the half. And now we have freaking J.J. Watt screaming at us. Kirk Cousins just barely able to get that one away. That's the one thing that we do not want to have happen. We don't want to give him an X factor, have that start blinking. Getting pressure again here by J.J. Watt, running the screen to Dalvin. Picks up a nice little gain. J.J. Watt must, or no, that's not holding. I thought it was going to be a late hit on J.J. Watt. Holding on us, so everything that can go wrong is basically just going wrong for us at this moment. Just trying to get any kind of points here going into halftime. End up connecting with Adam Thielen on a nice little post route. Go back to Adam Thielen again, and this is a beautiful pass. Just perfect pass by Kirk Cousins. Adam Thielen's able to get out of bounds with 1 second left. And we're able to get 3. So we ended the half on a good note. At least we were able to get points up or add points onto the board. It wasn't much. Down 21-9. Hey, it looked better than the 15-point lead that he had before. Now it's just a 13-point lead. My math is off on that. It's no, I'm not doing math right now. Anyways, 1st and 10. We ended up getting Adam Thielen's X Factor lit up, and just like last week against Tennessee, try to throw the ball to Adam Thielen. We're able to end up drawing the pass interference. Huge play right there. That ended up being, what was that, a penalty from like the 15-yard line, and now we end up having the ball at the 32. Definitely need to come away with points here. And look at this. You tell me I wasn't out of the pocket there. Anyways, running jet sweep here with Adam Thielen. Yes, I know he does not have rack 'em up. I just did that to reset his counter back to 0. If you don't know about that, what is wrong with you? Why aren't you doing that? Anyways, 3rd and 22, just trying to look for anything, and we throw, what is that, our 4th interception? Our 4th official interception. Probably should have been a whole lot more than that happened in this game, but yeah. If whatever can go wrong is going wrong right now at this moment. 1st and 10, ends up getting a 5-yard run with his running back, and Daniil Hunter comes through on 2nd and 5, gets the sack, pushing them out of field goal range. 3rd and 14. Covering deep, make sure we cover Watkins, and we end up getting pressure again. Who is this? Zettel comes through and gets the sack. 4th and 26, forcing a punt. So that interception, basically, it is what it is. They didn't get any points off of it, so it's like it doesn't even happen. Even though they're on our stats, and we see a glaring 4 or 5 interception. I think it's 4. Anyways, 1st and 10 for Cousins, taking another deep shot to Thielen. Madden 20 just broken. If they're just going to keep on giving me penalties like this, I'm just going to keep on taking it. It's just as good. I mean, I would rather see Adam Thielen go up and just straight nuts on the back of the head of the cornerback there and just snag it over him. But I'll also take a 35, 40-yard penalty. It's just as good for me. 3rd and 3 from the 30-yard line. In position to get points, and we... yeah, just a horrible overthrow there by Cousins. Justin Jefferson was open, just overthrown by a hair. 4th and 3, we didn't want to take our field goal. We were sick of field goals. Try to get something going, and end up taking a sack instead of our 3 points that we could have possibly gotten. 1st and 10, and then I try to click on Daniil Hunter to make the sack on Watkins, and we give up a huge touchdown to who? Watkins, the fastest guy on the freaking field right now. So, as I said before, what can go wrong is going wrong right now against our Vikings. 1st and 10 after what just happened? We don't know what just happened. Things were going good for us at one moment, and now everything's just gone basically shit. Taking a deep shot to Justin Jefferson. Wanted to go to Thielen. He had everybody covered. His user actually covered it pretty good, but left Justin Jefferson wide open. So we're going to go ahead and take that throw to him. 1st and 10. Again, I know he does not have rack him up. I just ran that jet sweep to set his counter back to 0. So I can come back on 2nd and 12 and do this. Taking a deep shot to Adam Thielen and just watch him snag it over top of the safety in the end zone for a touchdown. And the scoreboard's starting to look a little bit better. We're only down 12. 2 minutes, basically 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and we still have the entire fourth quarter to come back. So let's just take it one play at a time, one drive at a time. 1st and 10 here for the Texans from the 13-yard line. Watson's dropping back, looking for someone, can't find anybody. Decides to take off and runs right into Anthony Barr, who sticks him, and Danielle Hunter picks up the fumble. And okay, now look, the thoughts of a comeback are looking a little bit better. 1st and 10, and not if we keep running stupid plays like that. Try to get a little tricky, running read option, wildcat with Justin Jefferson, when we should have just been doing this the entire time. Throwing up to Adam Thielen, using double me. For whatever reason, he did not double him, and just continued to rack up the touchdowns with him. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now we went from being down 12, now we're only down 5. Here come the Vikings. 1st and 10, the defense has just been on fire, blocking up the run on 1st down for no gains. Come back on 2nd and 10. Watson's rolling out, looking for someone. Try to slow play it with Kendricks. I wanted to go after Watson, but at the same time, I didn't want to give up that receiver in the middle of the field. Ends up taking off and gaining the 1st down with his legs. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Watson connects with his receiver, and oh my God, Harrison Smith connects with the receiver, almost forcing a fumble of his own with that enforcer ability. 1st and 10, probably got away with an illegal touching downfield there, but hey, it's helped our man coverage out. Ended up forcing a throwaway by Deshaun Watson. 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Watson's rolling out, looking for someone again. Is he going to take off? He ends up taking off, ends up getting tackled out of bounds. 3rd and 7 from the 49. They're going to decide to run the ball here. Not a bad decision. 4th and short, or 4th and 1. Definitely think that that he's going to go for it. He does end up going for it. 4th and 1. He's running the ball. We timed it, but just slightly late on the tackle there with Harrison Smith. He met him in the hole, but he needed 1. Ended up getting 2. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Watson just completely misses the receiver. He had him open. Doubt that Harrison Smith would have been able to get there and make a play. But Eric Kendricks can get here to make a play. Eric Kendricks gets the interception, and he's off and running. Has thoughts of a pick 6 in his mind. Is just a little bit too slow. The running back Calais or whatever ends up bringing him down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal from the 7, still getting tricky, and I'm running Wildcat. Try to go run with the counter this time with Dalvin Cook. Gains nothing. 2nd and goal. We're going to go back to Dalvin. This time handed it off to him. He's able to squirm his way into the end zone. And just like that, we've come back and taken the lead. So now I wanted to go for 1, but going for 2 is the better option. Make it a full 3-point lead. So if he does get in range, we have to just hold him to a field goal. Try to go back to Dalvin Cook. It was a good call. We tried to get tricky, make him think that we were running that jet sweep again. Got the jet sweep action. Just Dalvin Cook ran into a wall, was unable to stretch the ball forward to convert that 2-point conversion. 1st and 10 from the 20. The Texans on their next possession. Try to run the ball, gains 2 yards. 2nd and 8, Watson's dropping back to throw, and he ends up going down with a sack. But it's not just any sack, it's a sack fumble. And just like that, we got the ball back again to our offense. So looking to improve on this 1-point lead. Running jet sweep with Justin Jefferson. Jordan Jefferson, oh my God. Justin Jefferson takes the jet sweep into the end zone, and we score on the first drive of the game, and now we're up 8. So it's like, what happened? Oh my gosh! So it's just like a switch has been flipped. Everything is now going our way. Hit sticks are landing all over the field, even on kickoffs, and just turnover city for the Texans. I don't know. I can't explain what the heck just happened. Just one moment I'm down, what seems like an insurmountable amount, and now we have the lead. Now we're just trying to protect the lead, and oh my God! Speaking of hit sticks landing out of anywhere and everywhere, Harrison Smith comes in, lays the hit stick on the running back, coughs it up, and Danielle Hunter's there to pick it up. 1st and 10 from there. Come on, Madden, just be consistent. If that's the same animation that they gave me on the previous two, and they gifted me the pass interference. Third time they say nope, that was enough. Now we're just going to give you the overthrow, and now Adam Thielen's out of the zone. So 3rd and 1, we end up completing the pass to Tajay Sharp. Didn't gain anything. 4th and 1, we could have taken the field goal again, but this time we're saying nope. We're going for it, trying to convert it, and we do convert it to a slant to Adam Thielen. And what's that, his third or his fourth? I think it's his third touchdown, receiving touchdown of the game. Even though Adam Thielen is not blinking, he is still a factor on this team. So now it's just like, what the heck just happened, really? Oh my God, another one. 43-28. You would think just joining this game or just watch. Oh my, beautiful throw there by Deshaun Watson on the edge. Watson's trying to get something going, but you would have thought if you joined this game in the 3rd quarter, just like things are over here. The Vikings are dead in the water. And speaking, oh my gosh, like I told you, Watkins. There's something about this dude. And that was over Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith was in the best position. He couldn't have been in any better position in my mind. Maybe that's just the 10% of the times where you actually go for the interception instead of going for the swat that you just get snagged on. So that's what happened there. Doesn't matter. We're still in good position. We want to run the ball. Running the ball hasn't really been our thing, so we're going to throw the ball, and Kirk Cousins is throwing our lead away. Kirk Cousins is basically just throwing our lead away. Late read by me. Irv Smith Jr., I thought he was going to run that route better. Every other time I ran that play, he ran that route a lot quicker. This time he decided to round off the top of his dig route. And now the Texans are a 2-point conversion away from tying the game with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. When we had, like a 16-point lead or something like that. And they ended up converting the 2-point conversion. And now we're tied at 43 with 2 minutes left. So still no time to panic. Like I said before, we were down before. You would have thought we were dead in the water, but we made something happen. Now I just need the Vikings offense to make something happen again. And Kirk did not throw the ball to the other team anymore, because that's like his 5th interception or 6th, something like that. Some outrageous number. 2nd and 4, we try to hand things off to Dalvin Cook because we're taking the ball out of Kirk Cousins' hands. And Dalvin Cook says, you should have been handing the ball off to me before because I got this. Takes off for, 70-something yards into the end zone. And 70 yards and into the end zone. And now we have a full touchdown lead over the Texans. And we just need the defense to hold. And so far, they have been amazing. Coming up with interceptions, forced fumbles, sacks, anything I needed, the defense is giving me. And here we are again, Danielle Hunter trying to get me another sack. Just a half a second behind Deshaun Watson on that one. 2nd and 10 from the 24. Watson ends up trying to... Oh, what? No! He tried to throw the ball back to me. The ball gets batted around in the air and lands in Will Fuller's hands. And it's a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Watson ends up connecting with his tight end, gets out of bounds to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, handing the ball off, gains about 7 yards. 2nd and 4, so he gains 6 yards. 2nd and 4 from the 18-yard line. 48 seconds left in the game. Watson's going to hand the ball off again. This time he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock is still ticking down. All right, so what happened here is, my recording failed. What happened on the play is Watson dropping back, rolled out to the right. My zones just completely went haywire, and they decided to leave Brandon Cooks wide open in the end zone, and Deshaun Watson found him with a laser pass, by the way, and he's into the end zone. So, still not a horrible situation that we're in. 36 seconds left, 3 timeouts. It's a tie ball game. All we need is a field goal to win. And I feel pretty confident with the team that we had that we should be able to get into field goal range at least. 1st and 10, we're connecting with Dalvin Cook out of the backfield for a huge gain of 15 yards. Call timeout right away. Come back on 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Cousins is rolling out. Dangerous throw. Oh my God! Another dangerous throw across the field, or across his body, and across the middle of the field. Almost our 6th interception. Come back on 2nd and 10. 14 seconds left. We're able to connect with Adam Thielen, and we're in field goal range. Just don't mess it up. And we mess it up. We throw the interception number 6, number 2 for this guy. Like, what can go wrong is going wrong right now. But it's not like I can blame Madden. It's my own fault that this is going wrong right now. Anyways, second down, 2 seconds left. Deshaun Watson's just going to try and make anything happen here. Rolls out to his right, throws across his body to the other side of the field to a wide open Will Fuller. And I'm just so glad there was no more time left on that clock, because for him to be able to connect with that and get out of bounds or call timeout, that would just really hurt my soul, because we were in position to win this game. Anyways, we're going into overtime. Unfortunately, we lose the toss, so already thinking defense has got to step it up here. We need a defense to stop. They've come through. So far, so good. Defense has come through for me. Maybe we can get a huge hit stick or an interception. And huge! Speaking of huge hit stick, we get the hit stick, force the fumble on the kickoff, recover it at the 16. I'm like 99.5% sure that I could just end the game right now if I take a field goal. But there's still that 0.5 that I'm just terrified that I'm wrong. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to get into the end zone. We're not throwing the ball. We're not throwing the ball at all. We're just running the ball. And Dalvin Cook ends up finding the end zone. And ball game. So, what an amazing game, first off. Let me start with that. For us to be able to come back, we're down 28-9, and then end up coming back, tying the game 50-50, and then winning the game in overtime 56-50. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Leave prayer hands as a comment to pray for Kirk Cousins, because this man clearly has no idea where he's throwing the ball. It says 5 tackles. I'm pretty sure he threw more than 5 interceptions. But anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment for Kirk Cousins to have better eyesight, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.